Welcome to the reflection for Friday of the first week of Advent. In today's first reading from Isaiah, the prophet presents the positive aspects of God's salvation in terms of a series of reversals. So, for example, pride and arrogance and ignorance and injustice will be no more. Rather, that these will be replaced by a spiritual restoration and an abundance of God's graces. Isaiah captures this reversal metaphorically by saying, Lebanon will be changed into an orchard. Now, Lebanon was known for its magnificent cedar forests, but now it will be an orchard. This signifies a radical reversal of fortunes, signifying the end of pride and arrogance and injustice, and a spiritual restoration. This reversal is captured by Isaiah in very vivid language. He says, "On that day, the deaf shall hear the words of a book, and out of gloom and darkness the eyes of the blind shall see. The lowly will ever find joy in the Lord, and the poor rejoice in the Holy One of Israel." And here's the reversal. For the tyrant will be no more, and the arrogant will have gone. Clearly, then, the episode of Jesus healing the blind men in today's gospel reading is the connection between both of the readings today. Jesus, my dear friends, wasn't just a prophet like the prophet Isaiah. He was the Son of God. He was God incarnate. And as we read his ministry in the Palestine of his time, we must wonder why he was not popular among the elite of the time, and yet the blind men in the gospel were able to experience totally life-changing healings. What is it about the way Jesus interacted in society that the poor, the blind, the mute, the lame, the lepers, the outcasts, fishermen, tax collectors, sinners, prostitutes, and the powerless people became the center of his ministry? We should not be surprised, because Isaiah had prophesied that on that day there will be a reversal of fortunes. Jesus' ministry put an end to pride, to arrogance, to injustice, and ignorance. Instead, the humble, the helpless, the powerless, and the poor benefited from his presence in the world. What does this mean for us? Folks, each one of us is a mixed bag of pride and humility, sin and sanctity, arrogance and kindness, ignorance and wisdom, good and evil, love and hate, compassion and malice. Each one of us is a mixed bag. And Advent invites us that we consciously and intentionally allow humility and kindness and compassion and wisdom and the good to grow in us, and let sin and evil become less prominent. The more we do so, the more Christ finds a home in us and Christ shines forth in us. May what Isaiah promised will happen on that day happen to us today. Take care. God bless.